Yeah, so I put a post up not long ago about there's two different mindsets that have come out from dancing. One is the evolution. So the Dominican style obviously evolved from bolero and merengue and other influences that they had, and they evolved that way. Where we, because we didn't have the original influences, we evolved through a creation point of view because we were being influenced from salsa, zouk, and stuff that was more closer to us in Europe.
I agree. Yeah.
So that's why I mentioned that there's been a path of the evolution, bolero, merengue to bachata, and then
Yeah.
bachata con pasitos, because I think that's what they're calling it now. And then we had an evolution where we went from some sort of a side-to-side fundamental, and we started creating and using fusions. So
Yeah.
salsa, there was tango influences, which
Well,
never really
you
shot
know,
through because of the
I kind of
music.
believe Pierre when he simplifies it that way, that modern bachata, the sensual or whatever you call it, trap chata or whatever else came from modern bachata because modern bachata's basic is very different from traditional bachata. Now,
Yes.
traditional bachata, Dominican bachata came from traditional bachata because now they do
Yeah.
all of this fancy footwork, blah, blah, blah. Uh, so when he simplified it like that, now I understand it more because whenever uh, Corke says that he went to the Dominican Republic, so his style is very much influenced by quote unquote Dominican bachata. It no offense, I love sensual, as you know. I hire people from sensual art, but I cannot trace it. I cannot trace it from the traditional
No.
bachata. Yeah,
No, and that's why I on my poster I traced it more from the fusion bachata,
right,
which
right,
was because modern bachata is really a fusion bachata. It
right,
has a
right.
fundamental which was side to side, forward and backwards. Then we started developing because of tango. We went into a rock step, which you'll see this being used in central
Or
bachata
even
central.
or even open break. They do open break now in
Open
that one.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So a lot of this stuff actually came from fusion bachata. That's why for me, when I did Italian style, and then there was this Madrid style, which they were doing a lot of these crossover steps.
yeah.
When these styles started moving forward, rather than trying to call it this, that, the other, they started fusing a bit more. We then changed it into modern bachata or bachata moderna. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the name are. But the
Yeah.
reality is they're all fusion bachatas. They're not. They have no authentic roots. They're
Not
just
anymore, especially nowadays because it's all fusion. Even if you say Dominican style of bachata, it's also fused with something else, as you know.
yeah. Now
Yeah.
now they're doing the same. But like you said, you can trace them backwards and go, well, that comes from this exact root.
Right.
Where when you trace back what we're doing, it comes from a point of new creation.
Yeah.
So the basic was a watered down Dominican basic, which was side to side, which Dominicans, from what I heard, never did. They didn't do
They
one,
didn't
two,
they didn't do
three.
the traveling side to side. They only did
That's right.
their steps are very small. Yeah.
Yeah. So that traveling side to side was something that um, I'm not sure how we created.
I think you know where I saw that the very first time that traveling side to side is from ballroom competition in Italy, and they had a bachata ballroom
That's right.
competition. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Actually, you know what? You're absolutely right.